Hey y'all, hey! How's everything going? I kind of have a janky setup because somebody in the house, who I haven't figured out yet, broke my little stand for my phone and my light. So I'm in my dining room, but we're gonna get her done. This is gonna be a really quick overview of how I'm going to put on the decals for, what's this month? Well, it's June. I just got my box today. So for May's Ivy box. But if you want like detailed instructions, just go back to my previous YouTube videos and I go into, good detail on how to apply the decals. But first things first, when you get your decal, adhere wax paper to the other side so it won't stick to the paper. Make sure you take the wax paper off. A lot of people have tried to adhere their decals to their stuff and adhere to the wax paper. So pull the wax paper backing off. That's number one. Number two for this is always you're gonna need your iron or a craft iron. If you are adhering decals to anything, I highly suggest you go and get this craft iron. This is a Dritz. I'll put the link to it in the description box. You're gonna need a ruler this time around because we don't know what the center is, and y'all know I'm big about the center. And that's and you're gonna need a towel if you're using a regular iron. I'm going to be putting a decal on the makeup bag, so I want to use a towel so I make sure I don't burn it. So here we go. This quick overview. Okay, so for this cutesy little toilet bag, I have opened the top and I have put my decal here. We don't really need to find the center because what we want to do is make sure that the decal is the same length on each side. So for my name, I think it was like exactly 1 inch. So this is what you do. You just measure. You're like, okay, that's 1 inch, that's 1 inch. If it's longer on one side, then you just want to move it over. And then from here, what you're going to do, if you have a craft iron, because this is kind of a durable material, you can just go ahead and iron it on like that. If you're using a regular iron, take your towel, lay it over, the decal and your product and iron it on. This is small, so it has zippers. It feels like it may be a little bit insulated. So what we don't want to do is hold the iron on there for an extended period of time. So that's how you're gonna do the toiletry bag. For the makeup bag, same thing. I don't really know where the center is on here, so we're not gonna fold it and do all that stuff. We're just gonna put the decal on here and we're gonna, make sure that the length from the end of the decal to the bag is the same. And you just get it till you get centered and you pray that it's straight. And just like that, this is kind of like, this is durable, so you should be able to put your craft iron on it. And if you're using your regular iron, just put your little cloth over it and iron. And then for the makeup bag, which is a little tricky because it's this, this is not leather, but you probably want to take your brushes out, which I am very surprised by the quality of the brushes. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse than what it is. Does that make sense? So with the decal, so I took all my brushes out. And you just decide where you want to put this. You can put this, over here, over here. I'm going to put mine, I'm going to center mine this time on the ivy. So of course, well, you can do it two ways. You can, fold it in half to where the ends of the letters meet, so you can make your little notch. And then of course, you just center that on the stem of the ivy, and that's centered enough. Or you can do what I'm probably gonna do to make sure it's centered. And that is just like I did, the ruler. I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna make sure that it's the same length from here to here. And once I have that on there, I'm just gonna open it up, and I'm gonna put my towel over it, and I'm gonna iron. And this, I'm gonna be very, very careful. Like if you have a large iron, I would really only use like the tip of the iron and don't leave it on there for long. So I'm gonna go and put all my stuff on, and then I'll come back and let y'all know if it burned or not. All right, so I finished my stuff. Here's the toiletry bag. It's so cute. I decided to use silver because white is just gonna get, what is it? Right, just because it's summertime doesn't mean you don't have to do work. So I chose silver. So this silver shouldn't get dirty. I put my name in white on my AKA bag and it got dirty. And then this is what the the makeup bag looks like. Super cute. Now, this melted. And I used my iron. I don't know. Let's see if y'all can see it. Yeah, y'all can see it right here. That's the print for my iron. So this will melt. So that's to do it at your own risk. I think it looks super cute with my name on it though. So, but I definitely don't suggest using a full-size iron to do this. Anywho, that's all. I am about to go and glitter my brush handles. I'll post another video for that.